I love people. Hospitality is about people. People are the most important. Hospitality for me, it's the relations, connections, emotions. First career patch, it was a bit different. And when I contacted first for the hospitality, I just said to myself, you cannot do anything more. This is really when you are 100% fulfilled. I'm really enjoying each time when I'm coming to Budapest. This is my city, and as we were discussing, I've got only 2 places in Europe which are creating such heavy emotions for me, positive emotions. It's Budapest and it's Barcelona. I spent in Budapest 4 years, so I came in here in the mid of 2017. It was a great time. I was leaving Budapest at the end of 2020, jumping into another challenge in my career, in my professional life. It was 4 great years in here in the city where I've got a lot of friends, the city where I adore the architecture, the city which I love, the city when I've got so many places, emotional places for me. The city when I was running in Margareta, as I told you, it is like one of the most emotional places for me, Margareta Island. The city where I adore the food, and the city simply where I'm feeling like at home. So this is Budapest for me. Margaret Island is one of the top running routes worldwide. The Saturday morning, when the sun is rising at 8 or 7:30, when Budapest is still sleeping, and you've got a beautiful sun, the calmness of the water, and it's only you with this beautiful island, it's really, really great. So a lot of emotions, but a beautiful scenery. I'm running for over 30 years. Yes, 30, so it says a bit about my age. I'm very passionate about running, so I'm passionate about industry, about hospitality. This is like in my DNA, this is like in my blood. And then my hobby is running. I love running. This is for me like being with myself, total reset of my head. Why I'm doing this one? Sometimes simply just release the entire energy and stress after the day. But running gives me enormous energy. Enormous positive energy. Everything is a matter of organization. So we have to simply organize well, and then we will find the time for running. I'm traveling a lot. As we discussed, I'm covering the entire Eastern Europe part, so going from the north with Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, through Poland, then Czechia, Hungary, Romania, up to down like Montenegro, Croatia, beautiful Croatia. So it's a very wide geographical region. I'm traveling a lot, but each time and every time when I'm traveling, I'm taking my running shoes. I have to admit that I'm a fan of Hungarian wines. However, it took me a while to understand Furmint. Now I'm the biggest ambassador of Furmint, and I've got 5 vineyards in Hungary, which I'm really fan of, and now I'm buying the wines from these vineyards to be delivered to Warsaw, as I'm living in Warsaw right now. I was celebrating at the beginning of January my 20th anniversary, seniority anniversary in Accor. So I was starting in Krakow in 2020. It was a great challenge. We were opening first newly built Accor property in Poland. It was Novotel Kraków Centrum, so I was in the pre-opening team. Great experience, great energy. And then I was moving through different departments, different cities, different hotels, different brands. As in Accor, now we've got 42 brands, but at the time we've got a bit less. However, I was working like in 4 brands, 5 brands. So it was also very much enriching experience for myself. And I've got like 3 milestones in my career. The first one is when I was promoted for GM position. So it was in 2007. GM of Ibis Kraków Centrum. I was promoted from the deputy manager position, so it was wow. It was very emotional. I remember 1st of July, each single element of the day I remember. The second was when I came, milestone for me. It was when I came in here to Budapest. It was mid of 2017. Great challenge. I was responsible for Hungary at that time, for the country. Then my responsibility has been expanded by some additional countries. But the mission was, of course, to coordinate and to manage the country with the beauty of Budapest and Hungary, but also to do renovation of some properties. So we did a renovation of Mercure Budapest Corona. It's great property. I'm also very, let's say, attached to this hotel, as I was running also as a hotel GM in this hotel from 2017 up to 2019. We renovated Mercure Budapest Castle Hill, Ibis Budapest Castle Hill, Mercure Budapest City Center at the Váci utca. So we did a lot of work with a team in 2017 and 18 and 19. So a lot of emotions associated with my time in Budapest. And the third milestone is me being promoted in mid of 2020 as a senior vice president of operation, overlooking the activity of operation in Eastern Europe. Whether I'm traveling or not, sometimes I'm in the famous 5 a.m. club. Sometimes I'm 6 a.m., but usually I'm waking up around 6 a.m. or a bit earlier, depends on the calendar. I'm traveling a lot. I'm meeting with our GMs. I'm meeting with our great partners. So this is really, really heavy part in my calendar, meeting with the other people, with our partners, with our colleagues, visiting the hotels, traveling among the countries. I'm also very much involved in all the development projects which we've got for the future pipeline, so I'm working hand in hand with our development department. I would like to emphasize that it's very dynamic what's happening right now in Accor when it comes to the development. In 2022, this year, in Eastern Europe, we will open around 15 hotels. For next year, it's going to be even much more extensive because we are going to open between 25, maybe even 30 properties. So it's very, very much, let's say, dynamic. This operational activity, but also development, but also I'm involved in a project, I'm doing different project for Accor. I'm working with a very diverse team, with different colleagues from London, Munich, Moscow, Amsterdam, Berlin. So it's very, let's say, very diverse and very extensive. We as Accor, our development team, in 2021, we signed 89 new hotels, 13,000 rooms, which are simply added to the network. It is great proof of the confidence towards us as Accor, but it's a great proof of the confidence of the owners towards the industry. And this is one of the elements which shows really that, yes, it's still very shaky, a bit turbulent. However, the future is bright. I am a fan of hospitality. This is my passion. Hospitality was, and traveling was, is, and always will be important. It is, as Sébastien Bazin, our CEO, is saying, this is a blessed industry.